Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Happy Sunday, happy end of the week. This is actually take number 2. I've already got feedback from my wife, right? So I try to just do it all in one take, right? Typically I'm good in one take, but my wife is here and she's listening and she was like, that was not good. So here we go. Take number 2. All right. The joys of marriage, folks. The joys of marriage. All right. So first and foremost, shout out to Shannon. So Shannon won the contest for last week, the Jack Daniel's rye contest. So shout out to Shannon who won. I said solid 13 solid times. So shout out to Shannon. There will be more contests in the future, so definitely be on the lookout. But today, what are we reviewing today, right? Technically, we're not going to review anything. We are going to, I'm going to give you guys a heads up on 3 bourbons, so just straight up leave them on the shelf, right? These are 3 bourbons that are just, honestly, they're just bad, right? Just straight up bad. But, however, to be fair, because you guys all know I'm an honest guy, I have 3 glasses here. I'm gonna give them one last chance just to make sure that they really are bad, right? All right. So coming in here, we'll start with this one here, Johnny Drum, right? So Johnny Drum is a Willet-based product. When you think of Willet, obviously, you know, honestly, Willet's kind of like hit or miss, right? You know, they have, of course, like the Willet Pot Still. They have Rowan's Creek, Noah's Mill. They have their rye. Some are good, some are not good. Just kind of depends. Johnny Drum, I mean, honestly, it says private stock on the label here. I don't know who this private stock is for. You see it all over, everywhere. And at $40, I honestly feel like they are robbing people by charging $40 for this bourbon, right? Let me go ahead and pour a little bit, right? So, link up above. I did review this one before. This one here, honestly, just at $40, it's just so bland. At least it was before, right? And I've tried numerous times, as you can tell, to try this one. Each time I keep telling myself, maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be better. And guess what? It's never been better. So we're going to see one last time whether or not this is truly good or not. All right. Go ahead real quick here. All right. Doesn't smell too great on the nose. Honestly, it's just bland. Truly, at $40, there are a lot of good $40 bourbons out there, right? 1792 small batch, even like the Knob Creek, the 9-year single barrel that's always 120 proof, right? You see both of those all over, right? And at $40, those are 2 solid bourbons. This, it's just bland, right? Honestly, it's just there. Let's slide that one to the side. All right, let me get a little bit of water. Kind of go ahead and clean the palate. All right. That is definitely, seriously, a no buy. All right. Let's go next to, I should say, Calumet Farms. Now, Calumet is an interesting one because, so Kentucky-based, right? Just like Willet with Johnny Drum. This is a Kentucky-based distillery, and they really don't make their own, right? Western Beverage makes the bourbon for them, right? And when you think about Calumet Farms, they have a huge history in the horse racing business, right? In my personal opinion, they should just stick to horse racing, right? Stick to what you're good at, right? Like, for example, I like to golf, but I don't make money off of golfing. Don't try to make money off of making bourbon. Just make money off of horse racing. But again, I'm a fair guy. I'm gonna give it one last fair chance to make sure this is truly a bourbon that you will leave on the shelf. Alrighty. So when you think of Calumet Farms, they make the 8, the 10-year, the 12, the 14-year in a small batch. I've had several of them. None of them have ever been good. This one, honestly, I never even reviewed on the channel because it was just that bad, right? But I don't know. Let's just give it one last try, just to be straight up and to be a fair judge, right? Let's give it one last try. I say meaning like as in not good. There's just nothing on the nose. I mean, it's just like nothing. My buddy Rodney, though, which is funny, he loves this. He loves Calumet Farms, and me and the group that we all kind of hang out with, we always joke around with him about how much he loves Calumet Farms. But hey, you never know, right? Cheers, folks. As I say, salute to everyone out there. Appreciate everyone watching the channel. Each and every week, love the commentary. Always love going back and forth. Always good stuff. Yep. That says everything about Calumet Farms. That has literally no taste at all. It is probably by far the biggest waste. I think I paid about $65 or $70 for this. It might be one of the, literally one of the worst bourbons out there. Overhyped, definitely leave it on the shelf. All right, I'm cleaning the palate one last time. All right. Coming in out of the three as straight up the worst, and I mean the worst bourbons out there, or in this case, technically, it's a rye from High West Distillery, Yippee-Ki-Yay. The only time I'm going to say Yippee-Ki-Yay is for the fact that they recently announced, High West Distillery, that they are no longer going to make this rye. So yippee to that. It's funny because I've seen this recently on shelves. You know, a lot of the local liquor stores, they'll put like signs up, you know, no longer being made, limited quantities, hurry up and buy it. The answer to that question is no, don't hurry up and buy it. Hurry up and leave it on the shelf. Link up above. This, folks, I'm telling you, might have been the worst rye, bourbon, whiskey, whatever, that I've ever tasted on this channel, right? Or, you know, reviewed on this channel. It is literally horrible, right? But again, I'm an honest guy. I've tried numerous times just to make sure this was truly that bad, right? And each and every time it was. But here's the one last try. Salute. All right. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Woo! Hold on. That is probably literally the worst rye whiskey ever made. That is actually horrible. And I think it was like $85. It is straight up, you are getting robbed all day, all night, right? Now, I will say, High West Distillery does make a lot of other things like double rye, the burr rye, but the number one thing that they make, which they make it very well, Midwinter's Night's Dram. That is phenomenal. But this is absolutely horrible. Thank goodness this is now discontinued. Let's clap to that. Hey folks, I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate everyone out there. Talk to you soon. Peace.